Who else wants new Thirsty Demon? Will he do another Thirsty Demon? Give us the good stuff. Give us a Thirsty Demon. Can you make a backstory about Thirsty Demon, please? More Thirsty Demon. This guy's new contents are not getting popular. No, you should make more Thirsty Demon films. Demon/Thirsty Demon. Your channel is super dead. Might as well make more Thirsty Demon or little shelf vids. Are we gonna get some more Thirsty Demon? Is there any Simpsons or Thirsty Demon videos coming up? Thirsty Demon, please. You may be wondering why I'm wearing this costume, so let's start from the beginning. As of right now, I have 14,600 subscribers. I would be willing to bet that the majority of those subscribers came from people who thought I was a muscular 30-year-old British guy that has 7.2 million followers on TikTok, or to be more specific, this guy. Just to be clear, that's not me. So how the hell did people get convinced that this guy... What's this guy? Well, it's a long story and it will ever do one. It's a story of how 10-year-old me managed to somehow convince the internet that it was someone that I very clearly wasn't. In order to make this immediately make some sense, look no further than my channel name, Soggy Nugget. And what is this TikToker's username? Soggy Nugget. Well, it's actually stylized differently because he has an underscore and mine doesn't, but let's say this guy's videos start going viral. Because they did. People start searching for re-uploads on YouTube, and they of course don't bother to put in the underscore. Because who would? And so in 2018, there weren't a lot of people with the name Soggy Nugget, of course, and so I, a Minecraft YouTuber with 40 subscribers, was one of the top results channel-wise. So you can understand how this happened. And at first it wasn't much of a problem because my most recent video at the time was Top 5 Minecraft Dabs, which I only added cringeworthy into the title of after the fact, so I can look cool. This didn't stop people from commenting and asking me if I was him, or when I was gonna post on TikTok again. But I very quickly put these to rest. After a while though, the amount of people coming to ask if I was him doesn't stop. It only keeps increasing, and so I decided to make a dumb video about it. The video eventually gets quite a few views, but there is one problem. Even though I was a Minecraft YouTuber that was uploading low quality videos straight from the Photos app, I must have not made it clear enough that it wasn't this grown ass man yelling "Hey, we're missing" in Lisa Simpson costume. So it goes. I continue making Minecraft videos while people keep questioning on the sidelines. Actually, I make another video that gets quite a few views just like the first one, and this really confuses people. It's at around this point that people were rapidly getting convinced that I was this TikToker. I guess I just didn't tell people after this, and by the time I realized that, I was already too far on to stop. People were convinced I was this guy, and I was getting views out of it, which 10-year-old me liked. And then came Thirsty Demon. Soggy_Nugget started a surge in popularity with a post into a video depicting the thirsty little demon. People start begging me for more Thirsty Demon, and so I make another silly video called Everyone Thinks I'm Thirsty Demon. But apparently, thinks being in the title still wasn't enough, because people are now fully convinced that I'm someone I'm not. Before I knew it, I was surging in subscribers. I was on top of the world despite my videos being actual garbage. I started posting memes and a bunch of crappy community posts, and I'm actually starting to engage with my community, which doesn't know that I'm actually a 10-year-old boy. Eventually, I posted Thirsty Demon compilation, now straight up stealing these clips, and giving no way for people to be able to tell that I'm not the creator of these videos, as these compilations get a whole bunch of views. I start posting my own garbage more than I do with these TikTok related videos, because I was excited that my stuff was getting views. But despite me mentioning them on the sideline, people really wanted more Thirsty Demon and Simpsons. Now the problem was that I didn't own a Thirsty Demon costume, and I definitely couldn't convince people with at least a Simpson costume, so I just kept promising it, hoping it'd work itself out. Summer rolls around and things are going good. However, I'm growing increasingly nervous of people that start to catch on to what I'm doing, but I just leave their comments anyway. People keep begging. And so one day I'm in the car driving somewhere and I'm bored. People begging for Thirsty Demon is getting out of control and my views are starting to go down a little. So in order to get some more, I make a quick video with text-to-speech telling my audience that I'll be making a new Thirsty Demon video soon.
Guys, those were only a few comments telling me to bring back Thirsty Demon. But what happened to him? Well, It wasn't anything necessarily that forced me to, but I just kind of stopped. But it seems like you guys really want him back. So yeah guys, I might do something like that this summer, but be patient. So anyway, bye chicks, la 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 la.
A few days later, the real Soggy_Nugget comments on this now deleted video, because apparently he has a YouTube channel too. The comment went like this: I thought that everyone thinks that Melissa video is pretty funny, dude, but now it seems like you genuinely pretended to be me. This obviously causes me to panic. I tried to write several responses to him, but I'm not happy with any of them. I don't delete the comment, but I'm pretty worried about it. Around the same time, I do a live premiere, and in the live chat, someone asks me if I'm the Soggy Nugget from TikTok. And I panic and respond with yes. And I'll be honest, this was actually pretty bad for my mental health. I was fully convinced that people were onto me, and upon learning that I was lying, everyone would suddenly turn on me. The idea of that terrified me, and so I fell into my skeleton lying. But it didn't matter, because soon enough, I would actually make a Thirsty Demon video myself. I bought a mesh and a mask, and to make it more believable, I cut cracks in the mask, so it can look more like the mask in the real videos. And for whatever reason, nobody really questioned why I was built like a child. The video was successful, and is now one of my most viewed. To my own hatred, of course. Thirsty Demon makes a few more appearances here and there just for fan service. I kind of stopped the TikTok stuff out of guilt, but I never really addressed it out of fear of people hating me. The TikTok fear slowly went away, and I technically addressed this in a video last year, but it was kind of clear at that point that I'm not the TikToker upon looking at my channel. However, I never really made a full video actually addressing the situation, and that brings us to now. My channel is dead! I'm making my own stuff now, obviously, and I very often forget that a lot of the reason why I have so many subscribers in the first place is because of this dumb thing. However, the funny thing is that every once in a while I still do see people in my comments section asking me where Thirsty Demon is. But hey, without this, I probably wouldn't have met some of my greatest friends over the years. I've enlisted the compilations and blatant reposts of the TikToks, and it really pisses me off that my most viewed videos are all those TikTok things. Throughout the years, I occasionally had banners and profile photos people would draw for me, featuring these numerous characters that aren't mine, and I just didn't like that. I know no one cares anymore, but I'll admit that this has affected me, and it's given me a lot of anxiety because I felt like I was a horrible person for it. So that's why I've continued to be afraid to actually post a video about it. But I think it's important to finally just say it. There's a lot of details I probably missed about the story, and I low-key thought I would make a whole-ass documentary about it. But it's a stupid thing that no one cares about, and so I'll keep this short. For whatever reason you're at all affected by this, which even if you're still here after all these years, somehow still being convinced that I'm the Soggy Nugget of TikTok, then you probably don't care. I mean, I'm sorry. Turning on me was stupid. If you actually want good Thirsty Demon content, go to TikTok Soggy_Nuggets channel, because he's not coming back here. What's that sound? Arnold, you're having unprotected sex with Thirsty Demon? Arnold, I can't believe this.
What can I do, Daddy? I already climaxed.
We're making more than just milk. Soggy Nugget condoms, flavored with the taste of my actual dick.